Rabbi Chassid, Mordechai Cheifetz, known as Motel Cheifetz, was a Tamim in Tomchet Mimim in Lubavitch. He was one of the Chayzrim of the Rebbe Rashab. And the Fidik Rebbe, in his Rishimes, counts him as one of the 13 Chasheve Chayzrim of his father, the Rebbe Rashab. In the spring of Tafresh Tzadik Ches, Reb Motel was sent on a shlichus to be a shadar in America on behalf of the Fidik Rebbe. And when he came back, and he was on Yechidus, after Shavuos, he brought back regards from the Anash in the United States. When he left the Fidik Rebbe's room, the Chassidim noticed that he's very confused. And when they asked him, what did the Rebbe say, what happened, he said that the Rebbe said not to say. However, he did mention to the Fidik Rebbe's secretary, Rav Cheifetz, that what the Fidik Rebbe was speaking about had to do with the Maimer of Shavuos. So that made Cheifetz even more curious to know what was in the conversation between Reb Motel Cheifetz and the Fidik Rebbe. So one day, Reb Chacha invited Reb Motel Cheifetz to eat with them dinner. And during the meal, he gave him a lot of l'chaim. Eventually, Reb Motel, after a lot of l'chaim, opened up his mouth, and he got it out of him, what the Fidik Rebbe said in that Yechidus. And he said like this: the Fidik Rebbe told me that 1:30 in the morning, while I was lying on my bed, says the Fidik Rebbe, my father, meaning the Rebbe Rashab, came to me and he told me, it's very good that you said that Maimer. My father, the Rebbe Marash, said this Maimer a while ago, and this Maimer was never fully clear by me. However, today when you said this Maimer, the Maimer became fully clear in my head. Print it and add 6 lines, and make the beginning of the Maimer be with the Dibur HaMaschil of Sisa Chag Shavuos. So the Fidik Rebbe told Reb Motel Cheifetz, I couldn't hold myself in, even though it was 1:30 in the morning. I came down from my bed, and I started to write. When the Fidik Rebbe told Reb Cheifetz to print this Maimer, he expressed himself and he said, if the Chassidim would know where this Maimer is taken from, it will be a completely different Tisoirus. And when Reb Chacha asked the Fidik Rebbe, what's the source of the Maimer? What is it? And the Fidik Rebbe refused. But now we know that because of what the Fidik Rebbe told Reb Motel Cheifetz. Another interesting thing about this Yechidus that Reb Motel Cheifetz had with the Fidik Rebbe, this Yechidus happened after Shavuos. So Reb Cheifetz once related that actually Reb Motel Cheifetz came back from the United States before Shavuos. But the Fidik Rebbe told him, now tell me just general regards from the Chassidim in the United States. After Matan Torah, I will hear it in detail. In other words, at the days leading to Matan Torah, the Fidik Rebbe was in a different world. And Reb Chacha brought another example for that. He said a few years before that, after Shavuos, I once brought to the Fidik Rebbe a certain bill of money. And I noticed that the Fidik Rebbe is hearing, but is not really hearing what I'm saying. And when the Fidik Rebbe noticed that I'm wondering about that, he explained, I didn't yet come down from the mountain, from Har Sinai. In the Farbrengen of Shivasa B'Tammuz Tafshin Chav Daled, our Rebbe once chazer this story that the Fidik Rebbe told somebody after Shavuos that ich hab noch nicht darab from Barg, I didn't yet come down from the mountain. And the Rebbe himself expressed himself in that Farbrengen, which is just a few days after Yud Beis Tammuz, that I still didn't come down from the mountain from Yud Beis Tammuz. Another example of the same Nekuda. After Shavuos, Tafresh Pei Zayin, the Fidik Rebbe told the secretary Reb Cheifetz that he still didn't read his letter that he sent to him before Shavuos. That's because I received the letter during the Shloshis Yemei HaGbala. And about Shloshis Yemei HaGbala, it says, Al Tikshol Isha, which means, in a spiritual sense, they have to be separated from Isha, which means you have to be separated from Mekabel, from a receiver. And then the Fidik Rebbe went on to explain to Reb Chacha that now we're coming from Maimed Har Sinai, and he explained him the tremendous tainug that there is from being in Har Sinai. And Reb Cheifetz explained to the Chassidim that despite the fact that that was the year of the Fidik Rebbe's arrest, and even though the Fidik Rebbe was very heartbroken from the coming arrest, because he knew it's coming, you couldn't tell any pain on the Fidik Rebbe at all from the tremendous tainug from the Maimed Har Sinai. Reb Shmuel Avitin once said that the Fidik Rebbe actually said to Reb Cheifetz that the fact that it looks like things are good by me, it's not because things are actually good, it's just because of Maimed Har Sinai. The Chayzrim of the Rebbe Rashab used to come into the room of the Rebbe Rashab and chazer the Maimer back to the Rebbe Rashab, and the Rebbe Rashab would fix mistakes. And they would use that as opportunity to ask Shilas and the Maimer and to get Biurim from the Rebbe Rashab. Reb Motel was one of the Chayzrim, and on Shabbat's Shuva, Tofrei Samach Vav, he came out of the Rebbe Rashab's room in the end of the Chazara, and he started to dance from Simcha. So the Chassidim told him, Reb Motel, it's true that the Rosh Tevis of Shabbat's Shuva, which is Shin Tov, is also the same Rosh Tevis as Simchas Torah. But it's not Simchas Torah. Why are you dancing so much? So Reb Motel said, you're right, but when you hear such biurim from the Rebbe, how can you not dance? On the night of Vav Kislev Tafresh Peites, Reb Motel and Reb Chatzke Feigen were the Eidim by the Shtarat Noim of the Rebbe and the Rebbetzin by their Chasana. And for Pesach, Tov Shin, Reb Motel is the one who sent matzos to the Rebbe and the Rebbetzin, our Rebbe and the Rebbetzin, who were then in Paris by the request of the Frierdiker Rebbe. A year later, Vav Tammuz Tov Shin Aleph, the Nazis in Machshemam conquered Riga, and they killed the Yidden in the city, amongst them Reb Motel Cheifetz. We'll finish off with a Hartzik Niggun, a famous Niggun. It is found on Nichoyach, the 5th volume.
yeah, 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 yeah.